That's my face. That's my face after watching tonight's game.
Not even like, what's up, Nets Nation? Just
nope. Nope.
That's my face after watching tonight's game, yo. We're back. It's Nets Kingdom. I got my guy Saint Chubbs with me. Wow, brutal. That was tough to watch. Like I'm one of the biggest Nets fans, and I struggled. I might have turned off the game. I was this close to turning it off. But we're back, and shout out Nets Nation, shout out everybody in the chat. I'm not gonna make this a long stream because it's not too much to talk about. Now, quick Nets news before we get off. Two players, Bryce Brown and Josh Gray. We actually signed those guys, I think it was a day ago, and then we just waived them.
It gives us their right. Yeah,
we waived them. Two guards, Bryce Brown and Josh Gray.
And we actually signed two more guys as well. I guess the whole, because I didn't fully understand it, but it's like you can sign them, waive them, and then it allows you to do something with their G League rights. Mm-hmm. So basically, we signed another two guys. I'm trying to find their name. All four of them are basically for our G League. Yeah. So basically, that's just the quick Nets news. Bryce Brown, Josh Gray, G League players that we just signed before we start. But again, yeah. So if you guys are joining us right now, we just lost 115 to 104 to the 76ers in the preseason game. My quick take is terrible. That's all I got. Bad. I mean, it's crazy. It's funny because Nets Nation is like, there's a Nets Nation that's like, oh, it's preseason. You know, you're going to use the preseason excuse. Oh, it's preseason. But there's a difference between preseason and actually competing. You know what I'm saying? And I compare it like this, right? If somebody spit in your face or dunked on you, would you fight back? You know, would you have a little bit of pride? You know, just a little bit of pride. A little bit of pride. Would you have a little bit of pride to fight back? That's what I'm comparing it to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know it's preseason. I know this game doesn't mean anything, but it's like what I saw today was not good. It wasn't even like, I can't even call it pro basketball. It wasn't even pro. They didn't look like pros out there. The only player that looked like a pro was KD. You know, turnovers, too many turnovers, rotations, terrible lineups, terrible defense, non-existent. Offense stagnant. Harden. We saw Nash got interviewed during the game and said Harden hasn't played in months, which I thought I was tripping because I tweeted last game. It looked like Harden hasn't played in like 8 months, and it's actually true. He hasn't played and Nash confirmed he hasn't played in this whole summer. He was rehabbing his hamstring, so he looked bad. He looked very bad too. So just all around, everybody just looked bad except for KD. But yeah, what's your guys' take on the game? Go for it, Chubbs.
Yeah, so I had some. I'm just trying a new thing where I just put down notes on my computer as I watch the game. So out the gate, the game started. We just looked sloppy, in a sense. Harden his passes aren't crisp. We're not sharp. We just look slow.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Thing froze up for a minute. Yeah, we just look slow. Sixers look faster than us. They wanted it more than us. The lineup was trash. I don't understand why Nash thinks Joe Harris and Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin was guarding Joel Embiid. Like what? Why was Blake?
And I'm saying, the minute you're gonna arrest Claxton and LaMarcus, you have a whole Dameon Sharp sitting right there. That would have no problem playing majority of the game because he might not get this much run in the season. So
there's no reason he shouldn't have been
out there the whole game. Yeah, the whole game. And you saw throughout the game, it was a layup line no matter who went into the paint. There was no resistance. It was bad.
I said I get it preseason, but there's pride, bro. It's like at least compete. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I compare, like if you're on the court getting beat by little kids, you know, and it's like these are backup players. I mean, give them credit though. 76ers, like they're actually a top defensive team. Yeah, they're a good defensive team. In the NBA, they're a good, I think they're top. They might have been in the top 10 defense last year. But those young boys, they play defense and they're competing. You know what I'm saying? As they should be competing because they're young, competing for a roster spot or whatever.
but
Yeah.
you shouldn't look like that against those backup players. Not like
Right.
that, bro.
But yeah, Sixers is known for being the deepest defensive teams over these past 2-3
Yeah.
years. And I get it, it's preseason, but bro, if you get punched in the face, you gotta fight back. You can't just get punched in the face and be like, I bet, and keep it pushing. Because that's essentially what we
Yeah.
did today. We got punched in the mouth, and we were like, okay, and we just let them do it. And it's like that lineup and the rotations. And granted, in the third, I have a note, we did make more energy to come back, but that lineup of Blake and Joe at the 4 and not playing Dayron or not having a more fleshed out lineup throughout the game killed us. And we were just playing. It was always we take one step, Sixers take two steps. We take 3 steps, Sixers take 6 steps. It's like we just chased the whole game.
Yeah. Go ahead, Saint.
That's all I got.
I mean, you prefaced it like good point. Yes, it is preseason, but this is where all this kind of stuff happens, where you get everything exposed. You see the bad lineups, you see the bad coaching choices.
Yeah.
You see players that still need more work than other players. So there's, I don't go to the point where I'm just going to start lining up like we were in our Discord just looking at it. It was like,
toxic.
This guy's trash. This guy's trash.
Yeah, it was
toxic.
The Discord is toxic right now.
Yeah,
I mean, this is not, like I said, it's not. We're not supposed to. It's not nothing to panic over, but it's just just because it's preseason does that mean you don't coach? You didn't.
No, exactly.
Doc Rivers was coaching. Doc Rivers was coaching. So what's your excuse, Steve Nash? Why weren't you coaching?
That's exactly where I was going with this, right?
Yeah.
Like you had an opportunity that clearly something's not working in this game.
Yeah.
The lineup choices, I think, I'm still will never be a fan of Joe Harris and Blake Griffin starting together. Just will never be a fan of it. Granted, we didn't have LaMarcus, we didn't have Claxton, and we didn't have Bemry, which I think those 3 guys would have impacted this game a lot differently. I think the best we've looked so far preseason has been with LaMarcus in there. That's when I think we've looked the best, hands down, on any rotation is when he's in there with these guys. Now, I'm not going to lose it, but I more just kind of upset with Nash having the ability. It's like you let Cam Thomas come in, he takes 2 shots. Second shot, I guess he looks off KD. I don't know if you guys saw that.
That, right? Yeah. He stepped back.
And then he
made it though. He made it.
And he made it. I don't know if he pulled him out because he was like, "Don't you dare look off KD." Or
he was low key on fire. I'm not gonna.
My thought was and we saw Nash do that last year. Like Joe Harris, there'd be games Joe Harris would be cooking up, yank him out, or another player where he'd just be like, "Why are you taking him out? Like he's scoring, he's doing good." Let him ride. And then the other thing is, from a coaching standpoint, why the hell wouldn't you let Dayron Sharp get out there and see where he stands with the big boys?
Yeah.
Instead, you bring him in 5 minutes in the end of the game. It's like you clearly see that the Paul Millsap and Blake thing is not working today for whatever reason, whether somebody's out of shape or overworked. Like, who knows? Like, give something else a run. Let the young guys get in there and run. Like, I actually enjoyed the last 5 minutes of the game with the young guys in there more than I did.
I did too.
They're really it was good to see. So I guess that to me is more of not so much like a hot take on the players, because yes, it is preseason and you are hearing things saying, hey, Paul Millsap's saying, hey, I'm I missed a couple of games and I didn't realize how much it took me out of sync. And then you're hearing too that these guys are still working on stuff, which I believe them, but it just, my whole thing was more of a coaching standpoint.
What's weird about it? It's like that wasn't basketball. It wasn't basketball out there, bro. It wasn't that was not bad. What we did tonight was not basketball. I don't know what that was.
We look like we never played together. Well, we didn't. We barely played together, but we just looked like we all met up before the game happened, and we're like, all right, let's just ball up.
Bro,
that's literally what it looked like. It was.
I literally saw Harden slam the basketball against the back. We saw that pass where he threw the basketball.
That was a pass.
He threw the basketball and just slammed against the backboard, and it went the other way. And it's the 76ers just dunked it. And I was like, yo,
that's up there with Spencer Dinwiddie throwing the ball at the hoop and saying, "Oh, that was a pass." What was Harden doing? What was he trying to accomplish?
Yeah,
Like,
that bro,
oh my
that looked
God.
bad, bro. I don't know what that was today. I want to forget this night happened, honestly, guys. I want to forget what this. I just want to make this whole night disappear because that was just terrible.
Julian,
was
did
just
you
terrible.
catch the game?
Yeah, I watched it. It was really disappointing. Like, I don't know. It was so bad, bro. Like, I mean, we got Katie and Harden in there, bro. We just got flat, bro. They punched our shit. Like, it was crazy. Like, it was just, I don't know, bro. Harden.
I was gonna say, Joel Embiid only played 8 minutes. It's not like he played though. You know, like he played the whole first, second quarter. He played 8 minutes.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, I don't know. Like, Harden just looked kind of like you said, kind of sloppy. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was just, bro. I was just disgusted, bro. I couldn't look at it. There was a point, like, towards the end of the game, bro, I just couldn't look at the TV. I was like,
I wanted to turn it off, bro. Like, that's how bad it was.
I was like, bro, I don't even come on the stream.
My kids were making fun of me.
I wasn't gonna stream it, but Saint pulled. He said kids are making fun of it.
Listen.
Saint pulled me on here, man. But you know, it is what it is.
As a long-time Net fan of over 30 years, you show up for your team, win, lose. You hold your head up. You don't make excuses. You can talk about, yes, there's a lot of shit that was wrong with this game. Thank God it's the preseason. We do have some shit to work out. We do need to solidify who our starting lineup is. The Kyrie situation would be nice. That would be to work out. We do have some shit to look at. It's not like the ship's not going down. It's not over. We're still going to do great. But yeah, I mean,
I just know like the trolls are going to come on. I knew if I stream today, the trolls are going to come at me like, "Oh, it's over. You're overreacting. It's preseason." I'm gonna get like 1,000 DMs. Yeah, preseason.
There was already a Laker fan. There was already a Laker fan on here earlier that was like, Lakers are better than the Nets, and I had to kindly remind them that they haven't won one preseason game, and everybody's getting hurt on their team, and they 15 turnovers for Russell Westbrook. So I mean, no, dude, it's not. You don't have to. It's not the end of the world. People do overreact with emotions. You never want to see your favorite team, especially when our team is as badass as it is, and then they get beat like by, I'm not going to say scrubs, but by basically role players and bench players after Embiid goes out. And like fucking the 76ers made Andre Drummond. Here again, we made him look like,
yo,
like
where's Rage, yo?
Drummond, right? He looked
bro,
like
Andre Drummond looked
Rage look kind of quiet tonight. He's been real quiet tonight. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like,
bro, he looked like Shaq tonight, bro. Somebody said in the chat, he looked like 2000 was Shaquille O'Neal. Like, he was wilding, bro.
Yeah.
I think he picked off, didn't he like cookie Paul Millsap and dunked it? Like, he looked good tonight, I'm not gonna lie.
I did want to ask Julian if he had thought about Kyrie at all tonight, like what he was doing. Did you ever think about?
Well, I mean, I thought he was gonna like. I was kind of disappointed that he wasn't here. I was like, bro, like it's an away game, you know. I don't know what he had going on. I wanted him to. I obviously wanted him to play.
At least be on the bench. That's my thought.
Yeah,
like if you ain't playing, at least be on the bench. Hang out.
No, it's not his choice though. I think
they shut him down.
Yeah, they shut him down.
The Nets shut him down. Jesus.
Yeah, they shut him down. They had to, bro, because he's eligible to play this game, but they had to shut him down for some reason. They said I don't think they wanted to bring him to travel with the team or something like that. They didn't want to travel with the team.
People in the chat already like blaming him for the loss. I'm like, bro.
No, you don't blame him for the loss, but somebody did bring up a good point though, and tell me what you think of this, Julian, because I know this is your man. You're the president of Kyrie Nation. That we are going to have games during the season where we're struggling, and is it ever going to be in the back of your head? Gee, it would have been nice if Kyrie was here. Do you think you'll ever have those moments? Like, because we are going to have games where we struggle at home.
It's going to impact us. Like, it is going to impact. It's going to impact us. That's true. But we do have the pieces to win these games, you know. Like, but that's true.
Can we all agree that LaMarcus Aldridge needs to be our starting center?
Yeah, confident.
That's what I wanted. I always
thought that's what I wanted.
Yes, we can agree with that.
Reading some comments. Somebody said Nashy's Philly playing big. He plays small. Wow. Someone said Kyrie needs to get traded. I don't want Blake at the 5. H, I heard they're having a meeting. If Kai gets the vaccine, it's gonna be the best thing that happens to me. Please don't play Blake at the 5. He's better at the 4. And Embiid and Dame Dollar. Kyrie needs to get traded. Wow, everybody's on that Kyrie. Yeah, I can't blame Kyrie tonight. It's not Kyrie's fault that we lost to backups. We were getting punched by backups. How was that Kyrie's fault?
And we getting fried by backups. It's not Kyrie's fault.
Yeah,
we're getting fried by backups. How is that Kyrie's fault? We have Katie
put blame
and
on the team, bro. Like put blame on the team. Like I could see if it was like the full. It's Joel Embiid play 8 minutes, bro. Like, come on.
If this was like, like I said, Joel Embiid played 8. It's not like Joel Embiid was out there he played 8 minutes. You know,
I mean, the fact that they're insinuating we need Kyrie to beat them is kind of just like
to beat backups.
Yeah, like disrespecting the team indirectly. Like,
yeah. So we need Kyrie. We need Kyrie to beat backups. That's not a good sign if we need Kyrie to beat backups.
He's on the team, bro. Like, come on now.
That's not a good sign at all. Yeah, and I saw somebody say why KD was playing so long. I'm trying to figure that out too. I don't know why KD and Harden were playing that long. You know, it upset me. It upset me because it's like, first of all, we're down by like 30 by these backups. Watching KD and Harden play is just depressing. It's embarrassing. You know, it's like why put our starters out there losing to these backups for 20, 25, 30 minutes, you know? It's not supposed to look like that. I don't care if it's preseason or not. We're not supposed to look like that at all. Have some pride. Play NBA professional basketball, you know? Have some pride, you know? That's all I ask. You don't gotta win the game. You don't gotta win by 40. I don't even care if we won tonight. Just have some pride, you know. Have some pride. Play hard at times, or when you're in, play hard, and then come out. You know what I'm saying? That's all I wanted. When you're in, play hard, come out. You're good. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said Patty Mills. Yeah, Patty Mills was doing cardio out there. 21 minutes. He played 21 minutes. 1 assist, 0 points. Jesus.
Damn. Well, he took 0 shots. I think
Patty took 0 shots. Yeah. He was being more of a facilitator, but
he was just being cardio. He was just having a cardio. He was doing cardio out there, bro. He was just running back and forth. Just like
it did seem like people started getting very hesitant to shoot. I saw a lot of pass ups.
Yeah, we were passing too much.
Yeah.
Way too much.
Are you guys worried now, or you guys are just like whatever?
Nah, I'm not worried. I think I don't know.
I'm not talking about like worried about like if the Nets are gonna be good. I'm talking about like worried about like the beginning of the year, like the way we look kind of right. I mean, there's only one more preseason game left, and then it's game time. So it's like
I think everything is going to tighten up because like to me, like Harden just he just looks sloppy, but I feel like once he gets on point, like I feel like he'll just make sure everything's Gucci. You know, all the players is going. We have a new lineup too. We have new players. You know, we got Millsap. We got all these. It's going to take, you know, some time to get it together. But once it gets together and we're firing on all cylinders, like you can't. You know, we can win. We can win 60-something games without Kyrie. You know, so it's going to be good. You know, we will have a good team.
I'm not going to go to the thing where I'm not worried, but I also think it's realistic to say that the Nets have had to change their game plan in sight of in reaction to the Kyrie thing, right? Like, how do you go from preparing two different lineups, like with Kyrie in, Kyrie out? What's he going to go? Because there was a point where when the Nets were talking that, hey, I have full, you know, somebody kind of hit it before. They made a good point. Like, you know, he did say expects everyone to be vaccinated. Katie Carl, they said like there at one point there was a different point of view of like how things were going with the Nets going forward, and then quickly that drastically changed. So I do think we might have a slow start. I am kind of feeling that because I still feel like there's some confusion about what exact lineup is going to be out there and who's going to be the starters.
I saw DJ Chasm say about the offense that see what happens without Mike D'Antoni's offense. And I'm not gonna lie, the offense has looked really, really bad.
Yeah,
I'm not putting it all. I'm not
really, really bad. But hey,
but then we've also had somebody come out and tell us that D'Antoni wasn't running the show. I mean, we've had different perceptions of that. You know, we're reading into it, but
if like I said, if the regular season, if we start against the Bucks and the offense looks kind of bad like that, then I'm gonna be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's one thing I am worried about because I'm not worried about the Nets being good. I'm worried about this. Harden, right? Harden and the rule change. Now, the NBA rule change was basically the NBA rule change was kind of created for Harden, Trae Young, Steph. It was focused on them, So now that Harden has to change the way he plays now, because majority of Harden's buckets. This is no shade to Harden because this is just he's a basketball savant. So this is what he does.
Buckets would be from free throws.
Exactly. Majority of his buckets are from free throws. Now we saw in this game, refs are not giving him those calls, those 3-point, hooks.
They're not playing around.
And then it's because the rule was made for Harden. It was made for Harden, Trae Young. It was based around him. So it's like, I'm worried about him. Like I said, he just doesn't. Those last 2 games, he doesn't look right. I know because he hasn't played in months, but still, he just doesn't look. He just looks awkward out there. And I'm worried that he's not going to get into his usual Harden stuff right away because he got to change the way he plays now because of the NBA. Yeah,
he has to.
Yeah. So do y'all think Harden will? How can Harden be more effective now that he can't really? He's not going to get the fouls that he always sees anymore.
Finish. He has the ability to finish through the contact. Just when you go to the basket, do not look at the ref. Do not try to act for the ref. You're one of the best contact finishers in the league, probably ever. So all he has to do is just, he knows how to, he got the Euro. He's one of, I think he's arguably the best finisher, like him and Kyrie, in terms of laying the ball up. So he has the tools to do it, but he just has to rewire his mentality when he's scoring. And when
he was scoring today. It's not like it was the turnovers that
what was his stats today?
Here, I'll pull it up. People were.
I know he was scoring today.
About his,
no, he had like he had like 2 layups. I know he hit a 3. He had like a.
Yeah, like Harden will be fine when he readjusts.
I think he'll be fine, bro.
I think he'll be fine when he readjusts. He's going to have to adjust to a little different play style. I also think and people can say whatever they want, but this is things you do have to think about. Is I do think with Kyrie being out, you're going to have to get some of the older Harden back where he steps back away from being such the facilitator and attacks more. And if what you said at the beginning, AJ, is true in the extent of like, hey, homeboy really didn't start ramping up until like the last month.
I could tell, bro. I said it last game. He hasn't played. He looks like he hasn't played in like 8 months.
You can tell.
So with that being said, like trying to keep the balance, it's like he's going to ramp up and he's going to get back to Harden. He just needs a little bit longer to get those game legs back and be a little bit more, like aware of what's going on. Because there was a bunch of lackadaisical turnovers that looked lazy. So his numbers for the game were 27 minutes, 8 for 14, 3 from 7 for 3, 2 for 2 from free throw, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He did, and his negative mark would be the 5 turnovers. He did have 21 points.
What was his plus minus?
Plus, it was minus 21.
He was a negative. Yeah, he was a negative 21.
Everybody was a negative. The only people that were positive were James Johnson and David Duke. I'm sorry, and Kessler
too,
Dayron.
Kessler, those young boys. Young boys had to be positive.
But the only reason, everybody else was a negative except those dudes. But I'm not like I said, I'm not like, oh my God, we need to be worried. But I think James Harden's going to come around. He's going to get back in shape.
Nobody's
what's that?
Picking on him. Like nobody's like picking on him, and he didn't play ass. But like last game as well, he just looked a little sloppy. I see people in the chat talking, he just looked sloppy. Nobody's saying it's the end of the world. And there was some calls that he didn't get that. So nobody's like,
but he's not going to get that during the season, bro.
Exactly. But I know he scored today. I just said that he has the ability to do good, but we're not picking on him. It's just he's been sloppy the last couple times we've seen him. That's just a fact. And just accept it. It's not a bad thing. It's not the end of the world. I don't think he's going to play like that in the for the majority of the regular season. But he just looked bad. Like, stop, get out your feelings. He didn't look.
No, I mean Harden's going to come around, dude. Harden's
I said that. Like we all said that he'll be okay.
It's not like we don't want Harden to play bad. Obviously, just like we got to see what we saw. We saw
the rule change,
and Harden didn't look that good out there. I know you guys are Harden fans, and you guys want Harden.
I know people.
To be honest, he didn't look good.
Javon Carter, but Javon Carter he was the only other player except Cam Thomas in double figures.
Yeah,
Carter
he
had
can shoot the
16
ball
points.
well.
Yeah, 1 assist. He had 2 turnovers, 2 fouls. He was 4 for 7 from 3. Besides Durant and Harden and Carter and Cam, nobody else touched double figures. I mean, it just was one of those games.
It's just him. It's just Harden not looking like himself. Is what. It's not even him.
Yeah.
It's not even, like I said, I don't even care if he plays bad. I just want him to look like himself. That's it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't look like himself. He doesn't look like himself yet.
Last game he didn't either.
That's not even like I'm saying. Oh, he just needs to look like himself. That's like I want him to look like himself. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the only thing I was worried about because, like I said, he's not going to get those calls during the season. And like I said, the NBA made that rule basically for him. So it's like he's got to change.
Him and a couple other guys. There's a
couple him and Trey and all them. But he's got to change something.
But did you see the play where that? I don't know if I think they called the foul on the guy where he does that and he's really good at it.
The 3-point when he does the hook or he does the 3-point?
When he goes under the arm, when the guy has the arm extended and like it's just in his normal motion, like he doesn't jump towards it, but he just like kind of goes towards the player and he brings his arms up and it locks. So
it locks.
And I mean, he's smart enough and quick enough to see that, but it's not the play like where you see him literally jump into the player when he's shooting a 3. It's a really sneaky. And I don't necessarily, if you want to call it, I don't think it's an offensive foul. And I mean, it's like, hey, if the guy's got his arm out there and the ball handler is moving and he has to bring his arms up, the
new NBA rule is calling that foul baiting now. That's what the new rule change is calling it foul baiting. So you can't foul bait no more, and you can't. They say it's not a basketball rule. It's weird, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they changed it. I mean, so some players say it's using their basketball smarts, like the IQ. Some people saying it's just foul baiting. Some people don't like, so it's like, but the NBA.
I mean, you got to know the rule book. You got to know the rule book to like be able to do that, but still, like you're.
I got a good poll for this stream, right? Because everybody's freaking out one way or the other. Tell me what you think. Like, do we think today was just what was today's problem? Like, why we lost? Was it just all around player play? Was it Steve Nash?
Yeah. I'll do the poll. I'll do the poll right now.
Yeah. What do you think? It is a preseason game. We're not overreacting. Let's just get that out of the way. We can talk about negatives, positives. But why do you think we like what does Chad think of why we lost the game today? Was it coaching? Was it players being lazy? Was it Kyrie on a couch? I don't know. Like just throw something in there. Like I don't
Kyrie
I'll put a poll in.
Make that an option. Kyrie on the couch. Make that an option.
Yeah. Just throw that in there for a hell of it.
How'd you guys feel about Cam though?
I don't know why the hell he took him out, dude.
Yeah, I have his stats for this game. He went perfect this game. 4 for 4 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3.
Damn, he was perfect.
He was perfect.
Yes, 4 for 4 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3, and only got 12 minutes.
I wonder why Steve Nash took him out though.
I think that's going to be Julian's new favorite player. That's going to be your new player, isn't it, Julian?
I love Cam, bro.
He's got no fear, bro. He's got no fear in his heart.
None.
He can pull from everywhere, bro. I love Cam.
No fear, bro.
He straight looked off KD. He didn't even look at
Yeah.
So did KD ask for the ball?
Yeah.
I gotta find that clip because I don't know if KD asked for the ball that moment, but I know like KD was on his side. He was?
Yeah, I think so.
Was he?
Do you think that's why Nash benched him?
I think it was a play for KD, but Cam just waved him off.
Let me see if I can find KD.
I don't think KD asked for it though. I know KD was right there like this, but I don't know if he like was like, "Yo, give me the ball." But Cam was just like,
"Let me see."
Usually, you can see KD. He'll be like,
"Is that why Nash benched him?" Nash is like, "Yo, you don't do that to KD. You're not playing till the fourth quarter."
Let's see if the play-by-plays are. Oh, okay. Hey, let's see if it shows it. I'm gonna preview it first. So it was his second? Was that his second 3 or his?
No, that was his second shot. It was his first 3. Right. The second shot.
I'm gonna look on here if I can find it where he takes his second shot.
Because I don't know if KD like asked for it, but he was just like, man, I'm shooting this. Like, forget you, KD.
And what quarter was that? Was that the first quarter?
That was the first quarter, bro. Because he got in, and I was like, oh, let's go, Cam. Cam with the second unit, and I was Cam with the stars. And then like he made his first shot was like a pull-up jumper. And then I was like, okay. His second shot, I was like, what are you doing? And he made it. And I was like, oh.
They
That was
didn't
like
even-
the Jeremy Lin Kobe thing.
Yeah. I was like, what are you doing, Cam? And then I was like, oh.
Okay,
Kobe was like,
all right,
Jeremy
here we
Lin
go,
was
here we
like,
go.
bro, chill out.
Yeah.
I think I might find. I'm trying to remember what time that was in the game. Was that like later in the quarter? I think it was.
I want to ask Real Roy how he feels about Harden, but I know he's not gonna. He's
already upset. Bro.
He's not gonna be. He's not gonna be objective. Yo, Real Roy, we ask you about Harden. Just be objective, man. Just ask. Just
he's
just
not
let us
going
know.
to. He refuses, bro. He's not.
He's not
going
gonna be.
to.
He was already he was already like defending.
He's not gonna be objective at all. Just be objective, bro. I'm a KD fan, and I put KD on the spot when he doesn't play bad. I'm a KD fan. You know what I mean? I'm vice president KD Nation, and I'll put it on the spot when KD plays bad. I'll call him out.
No, so put it this way: if Julian's the president of Kyrie Nation, Saint's the president of Joe Harris, you're the
Dude, don't do that.
What would I be the president of?
Yo, that's hilarious. Joe Harris.
No, I'm gonna be the Dayron Sharp.
Joe Harris. Saints the Joe Harris Nation.
No,
Joe Harris.
don't do that to me, bro.
Chubbs,
I'm saying you get him attacked again.
Chubbs is gonna be the Paul Millsap, no, the Javon Carter Nation, bro.
Javon Carter. Javon Carter Nation. Holy God.
Javon Carter Nation, bro. Wait, what did
Okay,
Real Roy
I
say?
think I found it.
He ain't said nothing. No.
He's probably typing like a. Hold on, let me put that poll up. Shout out everybody. Hit that like button, y'all.
No, okay, I have found it.
You found it?
You don't necessarily see him calling for the ball, but I'll play it anyways, just for the hell of it.
See, he doesn't call. It didn't call for it, right? But
No,
KD was
but
right. KD was right there, though. I know KD
But
was right there.
it's the shot, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh, you got it.
wait, let me start it over. There we go. KD's on the left. He
Oh, it was
doesn't
a
call
step
for
back
it.
too.
Yeah.
That was a nice step back. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. And
We play one more time?
His other shot was on the same side, but it was more like a mid-range.
Yeah, play one more time. I'm trying to see that.
And you only gave him 12 minutes. That's a damn shame.
Boom. Yeah, why not take him out then?
I don't
KD
get
wasn't
it,
even calling on it.
I makes no sense why he took him out.
Maybe because it's like that he was supposed to run the offense. You think he was supposed to run the offense? Or like get into the motion? He didn't get into the motion.
But that was not. I mean, dude, how many times did we see Nash do that last season? He would like make a move, and then like a guy would come in, he would be successful, and then all of a sudden, he would take the dude out.
Yeah, I don't really get it.
That was
like
his
I said,
other shot right there.
And like I said, it's preseason, but does that mean you don't coach? Because Doc Rivers was coaching, so it's like, and he's a better coach than he's a longer tenured coach than he's a longer tenured coach than Nash is. He's been in the league for years. Nash has been this is his second year, so it's like, what's your excuse for not coaching if Doc Rivers, a championship winning coach, is coaching in preseason? What's yours? Why are you not coaching, bro?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying, like,
That's the
I don't
wrong
get
thing,
it.
bro.
I wouldn't put it all on Nash to say this is all Nash's fault, but it's like I think he could have if he was like his coaching skills were a little bit better, he could have coached his way out of this. I really do. Like I guess it's one thing.
He didn't call any timeouts either, right?
No, and if you're going into a preseason game and you don't really care about the outcome, then I guess you would call a game like this where you just throw shit at the wall and see if it sticks. But I mean, it looked like, to me at least, some of the players wanted to win this game because there was visible times you saw. I saw Harden one time was arguing with Blake under the thing, kind of directing him, pointing. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think there is some pride there, like you said earlier, but he could have coached. He could have coached his way out of this. He could have made better. He could have pulled in Sharp earlier. He could have pulled in let Cam.
I said, call timeouts when they're on the runs.
Yeah.
Even when you were like, I get this game doesn't count, but you still want to build good habits as a coach. You don't want to like I said, we play in 1 week officially, right? So it's like you don't want to build a habit of playing like this. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to build that habit. You want to build good habits in preseason. That's why preseason is preseason, so you can build good habits, play well, get your offense going. And
he gonna do the same shit last year. I'm trying to tell you, like he's a bad coach. He just is, bro. He's gonna do the same thing that he did last year, bro. Like I just don't know what he does. I don't know what he does. I don't know what he's like. Even in position to be coached for. Like I just don't get what he does, bro. Like
For the poll, what was y'all reasons? Because I put our first one I had Kyrie. I said Kyrie not playing. Then I have Nash, and then the third one. What's the third one?
Players playing like ass. I don't know.
Players?
Yeah, player effort.
Like,
Player
okay,
effort?
it's like if we're not overreacting, and yes, it is preseason, but still, what's the reason what did people put the reason why we lost the most on it? Like, because I do see people doing that, like on Twitter and other things, where it's like, calm down, everybody, it's just a preseason game, it doesn't matter. Like, okay, well, what does that mean then? Does that mean, like, so then what's the reason we lost then? Why did we play like shit? Like, are we not allowed to ask that question? Are we not allowed to?
It was preseason, but we're not supposed to look that bad, bro. That was YMCA bad, bro. Like I'm telling you,
pretty much super chat alert.
There's AAU teams that look better than what the Nets look like tonight, bro. There's AAU teams out there. There's high school AAU teams that look better than what the Nets look like.
This is a little bit of an angry super chat. Thank you for the super chat, bro.
Yeah.
Despite all the good Kyrie has done, if the Nets suffer, it's because he's psychotic, selfish. I wouldn't go that far, bro. I appreciate the super chat, but that's a little OD, a little bit.
Fuck that $5.
But hey, he got his. Hey,
you gotta read the super chat. You gotta put respect on his name, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 5.
Yes, Meta Solar. I appreciate it. Maybe a little extreme, but I get the frustration that's coming from you. I'm not gonna lie. I did think during the game, I was like, I was sitting on the couch watching the team, and I was like, you know what? Kyrie's doing the same thing I'm doing right now. So I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I did think that. Oh, we got another super chat. Rasan Granderson.
Rasan Grant. Shout out to you.
If you got something you gotta say, man, just put it in chat. I'll post it up there, man. I know you had a couple good comments earlier in the game or earlier in the chat.
All right, I put the poll up.
What do y'all think Kyrie is doing? That could be another poll.
He practiced.
Praying.
Well, they said he practiced. Was it today? Was it yesterday? It was yesterday, right? Yeah, he practiced yesterday, and then I feel like they're just ramping him up, and then I think he's gonna play. He's definitely gonna play those first two games, though.
Kyrie?
He has to.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he's gonna play those first two.
They're away games. There's really no excuse for him to miss the two official away games. No reason.
And he can practice at home, so it's not like he can't practice at home. So I feel like they're just gonna ramp him up, practice, try to get him in shape, and then go all in next week. Is it next week? Yeah, 19th, right? We play on the 19th?
It's a home game, no? Yeah, but it's a home game, I believe.
Isn't it Happy Indigenous Day too, though? Isn't it Indigenous Day today?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Happy Indigenous Day. It's not Columbus Day no more, right?
No, fuck that, dude. Fuck that.
Fuck Columbus Day. Fuck him.
I've discovered and fucking no, you didn't discover shit, bro. There's been people here the whole time.
Yeah, the next game is home. So.
All right, so I said
Kyrie's not gonna play that.
The poll says 39% said right now. It says 39% said Nash and coaching. 18% said Kyrie not playing. 35% said players' effort, and then 8% says preseason woes.
That's with 54 votes in, yeah.
Yeah, preseason
woes.
I
do kind of throw it more of like coaching and that, because if you see your players are struggling or not making the right rotations, or like a matchup is not working, like that's where you as a coach know what you have on your bench. You know your players. Granted, it is preseason. You're still figuring shit out, so I'll give them that little bit of leeway. Yeah. But I still think there was moves Nash could have made in this game to make it better. And I'm sorry if they go with the Blake Harris starting lineup shit. Then that means to me it means they've learned absolutely nothing.
And the offense just didn't look good. Offense just looked like, oh my god, this looked like everybody was just passing. It didn't look no kind of movement, no kind of like. We didn't look like a team. It just looked like I said, it was YMCA elementary shit, bro. It wasn't even NBA basketball. It wasn't. It was some elementary shit.
Man, you said YMCA. That's crazy.
That's how it looked, bro. Like we were turning the ball over every time we got the ball, turnover. Like it was not even. We couldn't have the ball for like It's 5 seconds.
I've seen better ball played at parks.
Yeah, it was
I
crazy.
will.
How many turnovers we have? 20, 25?
Yeah, something
20,
like that. I
20
mean,
plus, 20 plus.
besides the coaching, that was the one side of it that I was a bit irritated was about is those turnovers look lazy as shit. Like I saw KD give up some, I saw Harden give up some, I saw everybody's just kind of look lackadaisical trying to pass the ball around, and these dudes were just, they were, especially the come from behind, knock it out of your hand shit. That just means you're not paying attention. Like.
Mm-hmm.
That was a little irritating to watch. Again, yes, it's preseason, but you expect your team to
26 turnovers. That's what Age just said.
Yeah, 26 turnovers. Damn, that's OD. Bro.
Ages are stat man when we can't look.
That's
for
OD.
Yeah,
almost 30 turnovers, bro. That's OD, bro. That's bad, bro. I have nothing else to say. This shit was.
Damn.
Why don't we just throw some questions out? People got some questions.
I'm ready to end this.
Hey, if you got any questions before we get out of here, just throw out at Saint. Any questions? Anything you want to say? Just throw it out there.
Somebody said how many turnovers Harden had. He had 5. Cakes Boo said I just said that. What'd you say? Oh, turnovers?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, we didn't see you. Sorry, Cakes. DJ has something. He said, "Nah, AJ, you got to flame KD too. He was losing defensive assignments."
What? Did you see KD play that defense on? Remember that screen? He was playing defense on. What's his name?
He caught a couple L's, but that's just that's.
He was playing defense though. There was one time he locked up that guy. What's his name? The shooter on the Sixers. The white guy shooter. I forgot. With the European. Yeah. He was doing like 20 back and forth, and KD was staying with him.
Y'all, what's his name?
Korkmaz.
But I can't flame KD either because he was the only guy. He was the only guy who was playing like a pro out there.
I'll
KD
agree
was the only
with
guy
this.
playing with a pro out there. I can't flame him.
Shout out to Triumphant Streams, man. Yes, Sharp must get minutes. He should have. Even if he's not going to play, there's no reason this man should not have been out there a good chunk of this game just to see how he stacks up against somebody like Embiid. Yes, probably going to get smashed around. But I still would have loved to see the dude body up against him, bang with him, see if he can hold him a little bit. Why wouldn't you want to see that? Like, why wouldn't you want to get this guy like legit minutes, at least in a preseason game?
20 steals? Jesus.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
And it's crazy because those 20 steals were them just waiting because they knew one of the players was just going to lose the ball and fuck up. It's literally they're just sat back and it's like, you know what? One of them's going to lose the ball, just go at it.
Yeah.
Here's one question. When do you think the Nets organization will realize Steve Nash is a horrible ass coach?
Never. They probably know, but they just isn't he friends with Sean? He's friends with Sean, right?
I don't know, but I bet you if we don't win this year, they will look at replacing him. I'm not putting that past them. Here's another. Would the Kyrie situation work if we agree to come off the bench? No, because why would you? I mean, you're still. Yeah, you come off the bench in away games. Like, there's no point. Yeah. Like, if the Nets are going to actually, if the Nets are I'm yet to. The big question for me is, it looks like the Nets are at an acceptance level of allowing Kyrie to play just away games. That's how it comes across to me. Whether that changes at some point during the season, I don't know. But as far as him coming off the bench, makes no sense. I mean,
pointless. There's a lot of hopefully, like, what were we talking about? The mayor, the governor, something like that. Hopefully, like, that'll.
Yeah, but that's not till January. I know people keep saying that, but yeah.
I thought he said they do elections in
November. November, he's gonna be gone by November, but like I guess the new mayor.
And then in December we'll have. I thought it was December when we like officially get somebody in office.
Oh, and DJ said I was defending. No, I said everybody was playing like ass today. Is what I said.
You said defending Joe Harris.
And just so you know, No Limit Kai is the guy that
Demon ready to snap on Joe, bro.
Dirty Joe.
And
Dirty
remember,
Joe.
No Limit's the guy that actually said that Sean Marks was washed and a horrible. So I don't really anything that kind of comes out of his mouth is kind of tainted.
Dirty
But
Joe.
when the stream first started, somebody said, "Hey, Playoff Joe came in" or something like that. Playoff Joe pulled up. I was like,
So the poll update is 46% said Nash and coaching, 26% said players' effort, and 20% said Kyrie not playing. 10% said preseason lows.
I think
So
the
Nash and
Nash,
coaching.
the Nash and the player effort to me are kind of like, yeah.
But y'all
Every
thought Katie
time we lose, Kyrie
y'all
not
thought Katie
playing.
wasn't giving effort today? Well, who y'all think actually played or gave effort, played defense, was actually
I think
on the
Harden
team?
and Katie. I think Harden and Katie, like they gave. I think we was just off, but I think they gave effort. Like I don't think, like I said, I don't think Harden had a bad game, but he just wasn't looking like himself. And I mean, I think it was a team, the team as a whole. Like, what about y'all?
I think Harden was like giving effort, but when it came to passing, he was being
Yeah.
lazy. I think that's where it showed.
He was doing that he does that behind the back, and it's like he doesn't like, you know what I'm saying?
I just felt like he was being lazy on his passing. I can't really knock KD too much because if you had to pick a guy who played the
Katie
best,
looked good. I don't know if I'm a Katie fan, but I want y'all to answer this. I want to see how y'all. I thought he looked good today.
He shot 50%. Like
Yeah,
he
looked
did his
tired.
job. He's supposed to rebound. He's supposed to score and do it at an efficient rate, and he's supposed to defend.
Yeah,
like
I'm pulling up his stats right now.
You know,
to me, he looked good, but I want y'all to answer because I'm.
KD started out a little slow. He was missing some shots. He was missing some, like DJ was saying, but he did cook up after a while in that first quarter.
Yeah, he dropped 23 points, 9 of 13 from 3, 2 for 3 from 3. Field goal was 9 for 13. Yeah, 3 of the 4 field goals.
Ooh, that's like 60%.
Yeah, you can't.
So I'm saying, like, he looked good,
uh,
but people are saying, like, oh, I gotta flame him. Like, how do you flame that?
But he had 3 turnovers.
Okay. Yeah, 2 turnovers is bad. Well, yeah, it's bad.
Look at No Limit. This is a fool.
He said, "Round the likes if you hate Kyrie." Oh my!
Why are you doing that, bro? We supposed to be at the same mission, bro.
Yo, what if the stream is like 200 likes? That's how we really know how many people.
We'll be the most. Yeah,
that'd be hilarious though.
This
Kyle, why you doing
be the most liked stream.
Somebody said I stand with Kyrie. Yeah, no, we love Kyrie out here. We support Kyrie out here, bro. We love and support Kyrie.
We do, but we can still be a little annoyed, though. I support him, but we can be a little annoyed.
You gotta be annoyed with the GM and the front office that they won't like do something about him. Or I don't know what they could do.
I think there's enough frustration, like because I ultimately came to my final thought with Kyrie, where it's like I'm mad at New York for having this confusing ass mandate.
Yeah,
where home players can't play, but visiting players can come in unvaccinated. Makes no sense. I'm mad at the Nets nation a little bit, like the GMs and them kind of like not playing a little bit more hardball. And then I'm a little bummed at Kyrie a little bit too, where it's like, hey, you knew this was coming. You should be a little bit more forthright. Like I kind of feel like it goes around a lot. There's a lot of things I don't like about it. But I can't put it all on Kyrie. I can't put it all on the Nets.
Yeah, you can't put it on Kyrie.
You can't put it all on. It's like this whole thing is just stupid to begin with.
Yeah,
it's frustrating.
All right, but this is the last question I want to ask before we end up. But like, I know a lot of people saying like, "Oh, the Nets are gonna have a meeting about," but it's like,
how do you know that? Like, Kyrie missed 20 games last season, so it's like, y'all know like he wasn't there. He didn't play every game last season. Right, there was times when we thought Kyrie was going to be gone for longer. So it's like, why is it a difference now? Why do they have to have a meeting now instead of like, he played 80% of that season though, because I think he played 54 games. There was 70 games, right? So that's. But
I'm saying he still missed. Remember, he went that month or a couple weeks, whatever, without playing.
Yeah,
he missed games last year. So it's like
6-7 games. But like, I ain't gonna lie, like 20 is different from like 50. I gotta keep it a buck, But
if he did play, let's say Kyrie played every single away game, that would be what 40, 45, 41.
Now, how many games are in the season again?
82. So it's
82.
82.
Yeah.
I'd have to look at the.
But there was less
calendar.
games last year. There was only
70.
70
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
Right?
70, yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this:
Yeah, it was a
the
short
regular season does not bother me as much as the possibility if, say, the mandate stays. What really bothers me is, like, say the mandate stays, new guy comes in, nothing changes, right? And Kyrie still is like, "Hey, I'm not getting it. Sorry." Like, and he holds to that, and we get to the playoffs. That's where I have a problem. I don't really give two fucks about the regular season, because even with a half Kyrie, we're still going to make it to the playoffs. We may not have the first seed. We may not have the first seed. We may not. We may be third. We may be second. Who the hell knows? I don't know. But
that's why I don't think the Nets are going to sit him. They're not going to sit him. People are saying they're going to sit him. I'm like, they're not going to sit him. He's going to play away games.
That's what I care about, is the playoffs when it comes to Kyrie. If you're telling me I can't have Kyrie play in a home game in the playoffs, and we wind up losing the playoffs, that bothers me. That's where I
that makes sense. Yeah, that should bother you. Yeah, that should bother you.
Yeah.
That makes
sense.
Then
at that point, I put the blame on everybody on that.
I just feel like everybody's like saying like, oh, like, there's not really much of a difference to me. Like I said, the regular season, you know how the regular season goes. So if Kyrie's not playing half those games, it's not really that. To me, that's just me. I know people are like, no, he should play every game. He's getting paid. But to me, it's just like, you know.
But points, though. Go on, Joe.
Him getting paid, like they be like, he's getting paid. The rules are literally blocking his contract. I don't understand why people don't understand that the rules are literally
New York rules.
From fulfilling his contracts. When people say, "Oh, he gets paid," that's the rules blocking that, you know. And everybody be like, "Oh, I respect your decision, right? I respect your decision, but this is unnecessary. I respect your decision, but you're a drama queen. I respect." So then you don't really respect his decision. Just like keep it real and say you don't respect his decision. You know, I respect the fan that says, "Hey, I respect what you got going on, but I feel like your absence can get in the way of our success. And I would rather get other pieces in place of you, right? Rather than you. Obviously, I'm biased. I would want him in any form possible, right? Yeah. But I respect the net fan that feels like that. But most people, they say they respect, and it's like they really don't. You know, you just want him to get it and shut up, basically. Yeah. And if that's how you feel, just say it. Just be like, "Hey, I don't really care what you got going on. Just get it and be quiet. You know, do what you need to do." Yeah. But
hey,
I understand.
Look who just came in for you, Mr. J.
Okay,
Mr. J. Okay. Mr. J. Shout out Mr. J in the chat right now. What's good, Jay from BK? Right?
Shout out, Mr. J.
Yeah, like I said, it's like I said, I just feel like we should wait until we can't predict the future. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what the future holds. Like we should just wait until that moment happens and then figure things out first. You know, all this predicting and the media and Woj and everybody, oh, Kyrie this, Kyrie that. Like everybody's got to calm down. Kyrie can play away games. We'll let him play the away games. We're still going to win games. We're still going to be on the top of the East. When that time comes, when we'll figure stuff out, we'll figure it out. When the playoffs come or when the end of the season comes, when the New York mayor changes, wait for that stuff to happen first before we like start panicking and stuff like that. Oh, Kyrie, this guy, like, wait for the stuff to happen first. That's just my opinion, you know. But
AJS, how do we rebound from this game? I mean, again, we're missing LaMarcus, we're missing Bembry, we're missing Clax. Whatever the reason we lost today is whatever the reason is. I don't think it's a time for panic.
I just want us to play. Let's give it a little bit of effort. Yeah. That's it. Just a little bit of pride. Yeah. That's it. That's all I want is a little bit of pride. We don't have to win preseason games. I'm just saying just a little bit of pride, bro. Just a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? At least look like you're a basketball team. You know, we didn't look like a basketball team today. At least make it look some kind of like you're a basketball team. You know,
it look like AAU.
Bro, that's all I wanted. Just make it look like we're a basketball team. Give me something to be like, oh, okay, yeah, we look good right there. That's it. You know?
do you want a little smoke from T. Ahmed? He's coming at you after you want.
Oh, he said, he gets vaccinated. Can you 100? I mean, yeah, but not BS to the point.
Come out with another BS.
Not
That's
BS.
Another BS. What is that?
He's saying that even
another
if Kyrie,
point where he would miss half the season. Like there's. I mean, could you miss 2 weeks? Okay, yeah. I don't agree with that, but 50, that wouldn't be nothing to where he would miss 50% of the season. That doesn't make sense.
No, and then basically Ki Ahmed saying even if he got vaxxed, the Kyrie would come out with some other BS that he would miss time for. That's basically
He
what
would play. He would play 80% of the season. He would play the whole playoff. So that's. I don't know his definition of BS, but he would play.
What's the most Kyrie's ever played in a season? I know.
73.
Oh, he played 73 games before?
72, 73, 71,
Oh,
72.
wow. Okay. That's probably the one with Braun, right? One of the Cavs years.
That was the only year that he ever played because he
I know because he doesn't play a lot like this. He hasn't played like the whole season.
Injury
yet.
like when he got injured that first year on the Celtics. You remember when he broke his kneecap in the finals?
Yeah.
The screws they put in there rusted. He broke his knee or kneecap. Oof. Yeah, but the metal they put in there like rusted, and so that's why he missed that playoff series. But yeah, I think the most he played is 71 or 72.
Damn. All right, y'all. We're gonna be out of here. Shout out everybody in the chat.
Shout out chat.
Yeah, just like I said, the next preseason game is what, Thursday?
Yeah.
That's like I said, all I want is just we don't have to win. I just want us to make it look like we're a basketball team. Like just make it look like we know how to play basketball, bro. That's all I want, bro. You know, and play our young guys more. I don't want to see KD 35 minutes in the just play our young guys. You know, I want to see KD for a quarter. That's it. You know, just like how Joel Embiid looked good in that first 8 minutes. He looked really good, and then they just took him out, just like that. Like that. KD, Harden, boom, first quarter. Then they let the young guys battle it out because these young guys need the development. They need minutes. They need to play because they're not might get these minutes in the regular season. I want to see Cam. I want to see De'Ron. You know.
I just want to know who the hell our starting lineup is.
DJ Chasm, I would do that. I would do that, DJ.
What did he say?
What?
He said if he was vaxxed, would you sign an extension? If he was vaxxed.
If he was vaxxed? What?
Yeah, if he got vaxxed, would you sign an extension? I said, yeah, I would.
If Kyrie was vaccinated, would you give him that extension for $205 million?
Yeah, I would do it.
Yeah. All right, well, what's your last words?
Go for it. Julian.
Shout out. We took an L today. You know, we got embarrassed today, but it's okay. At the end of the day, like, you know, this is a Brooklyn channel. So even though it's a preseason game, you know, we have to talk about it. You know, we have to. But it's no worries. Everybody's gonna, you know, we gonna be okay. We gonna win games, and you know, it's all good. It's all good. Like the stream, you know.
Oh, go ahead, Charles.
I'm gonna take words from the late great John Witherspoon. You win some, you lose some, but you live.
John Witherspoon.
John Witherspoon?
Yeah.
What did I say?
Sean.
What did I say?
You said
I said
Sean.
John.
No,
I said John.
He said John.
Oh, it sounded like you said Sean.
Yeah.
My bad.
See, you fucked up the whole sentimental
Nah.
value. I gotta see. I was all.
Yo, rewind the moment.
You want us to come back to you?
Hey,
rewind the moment.
Now I gotta bring it back.
Bring it back.
Come up with some new shit now.
Words of the late great John Witherspoon. You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day.
Well said.
That's all.
Really good last words, bro. Really good. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Pops.
You got Jay from Brooklyn said you gotta speak it in country.
Hey man.
For
Don't wrong me, look. Don't wrong them country. Don't wrong them country, yo.
Country slang, please.
I don't know what he talking about.
That's funny. Oh man, yeah. Today was ugly. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It's no need for panic. I think I was more frustrated that these young guys didn't get a run. I thought that was a perfect opportunity.
Especially De'Ron.
Yeah. I said that earlier in the day. I said that during the game, and even now, like missed opportunity for me to really see De'Ron Sharp against like Drummond, or I mean, I'm just saying, give him a shot. Let him go in for a few plays against Drummond or even Embiid. Just just to see what you have. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That would have been. I think that's a missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. Obviously, yeah. Age pulling Cam Thomas out was. I don't get it. Nobody has yet to give me a legit reason why letting Cam take 2 shots and then pull him out was a good thing. I think I was more annoyed with Nash than anything today. But hey, it is what it is. Next game, we'll bounce back. Hopefully, LaMarcus will be back. I'm actually now going to be on LaMarcus. I'm giving up my presidency to Joe Harris Nation, and
chill, bro.
Willing to take up the LaMarcus Aldridge.
How are you gonna leave Joe Harris Nation like that?
Because LaMarcus, to me, dude, has made us look so good every time he's been in that lineup. Every time he's been in there, I've loved what we looked like as a team.
I love LaMarcus.
The ball moved better. It just, the spacing was there. I loved it. He was hustling. He was getting some like playing good defense. Like, I just loved it. So I am now the president of LaMarcus Aldridge Nation. So there is an open spot for Joe Harris.
The poll results. I forgot to put it. I ended the poll.
That spot is going to be empty for a while, saying I'm going to just
poll results. So we said, what's the reason we look trash tonight? 40% of Nest Nation said Nash and coaching, 22% said Kyrie not playing, 22% said players' effort. Oh wow! So it ended up turning a tie for second place.
Oh, it did. All right.
Kyrie not playing and players' effort for 22%, and then preseason woes 13%. Wow.
Yeah, I think no matter what, people are always going to pick the Kyrie option, no matter what.
Yeah. So look at Kyrie. I don't know. People just saying Kyrie not playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Abe said that's fair results. Dan, Case was coming at you. Case was coming at you, saying for dipping on Joe Harris Nation.
To dip on Joe. No, I still like Joe. I mean, I do like him, but I like LaMarcus. And yes, Al Mack, he is old, and they're not going to play him a ton of minutes. I'm just saying he looks when he's in the lineup, our team looked the best. Anybody want to dispute that? Anybody want to say anything other than that? Because I don't think there's right. Am I wrong or right on that? So far, than what we've seen the lineups when LaMarcus has been there, that's when we've looked our best.
He looked good before. Yeah, he good. Yeah.
So I'm not saying they're going to give him the starting lineup spot, but I wouldn't be mad at him if they did, just to get the game started right. Bring in Clax, bring in whoever.
I don't know. I don't want to see this lineup against the Bucks.
I don't either.
In a week.
Yeah.
I don't want to see this against the Bucks in a week.
I don't want to see Blake and Joe Harris starting anymore.
Especially if we look like it's getting backups. Imagine Giannis and all those guys.
No. Well, Blake Griffin did do good against Giannis, but I don't want to see him against Embiid. No.
It's the Joe Harris part that's like, yeah. And then the Bruce Brown part is like, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, and quick PSA, for those who are vaccinated and want to go to a Nets game, Nets tickets are like $5 to $6 for Friday's game. Just a quick just a quick shout. I'm just saying.
That's crazy.
Yeah, y'all might catch me there out in the game. So if y'all see me there, don't be afraid to say hi.
I feel like LaMarcus was perfect for Brook Lopez. I feel like that's the perfect matchup for Brook too. But yeah,
Thursday. Thursday. Yeah, Thursday, not Friday. Yeah.
I just feel like that's a perfect matchup for Brook Lopez. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button. Shout out Jay from BK. Shout out. I'll do shout outs.
Hey, my brother from another mother just said, I don't want to see Joe Harris out there.
Yo, who made that?
That's fucking awesome. I don't know if you made that.
Whoever made Black Saint is that's funny. That's funny. That's you know what's real. We have other people making a fan account of you, bro.
Yeah, I got to know. Did you make that an opposite of me, or did you always have that? Because if you either way, I still like that shit.
Yo, Saint is famous, bro. Black Saint, that's crazy. You got an anti-Saint.
Not the Black Saint.
Saint.
I love Black Saint, bro. No.
Shout out, what's it called?
If he's been rocking with that name, or he created it because of me, either way, I love it.
Black Saint, that's hilarious.
Shout out No Limit Koch. Shout out DJ Chasm. You know the OGs. You know. Shout out.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out Hollywood Hogan,
Hogan.
Aaron Braham, Marcus Messiah, Mike Goody, what's up, Janice. Who else is in here? Universal, hey, Midnight. Who else is in here? Deed, Low Key. I'm shouting everybody out before we leave. Tarantula. Who else in here? Black Saint. Oh, big shout out to Black Saint,
Black
man.
Saint,
Big shout out to Black Saint. Hey,
Black Saint. Yo, that is so funny.
No, he said he's always had.
Because I've never seen that in the chat before, though.
I've seen
never
him
seen
actually.
that.
No, he's been in here before. He was in here a while ago. Yeah, he hasn't pulled up or commented a lot, but I've seen it before. So but he said he's had it, which is cool either way.
Black Saint is hilarious. All right, yo. Yeah, Thursday. We'll see you Thursday, I guess.
Knucklehead. All right, y'all.
Yeah.
I think we'll have a better showing on Thursday.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Well, hey, real quick, AJ, thanks for coming on. You could have just said, you could have
It looks like you're going.
you could have been ratchet. You could have been ratchet.
No, because it's a preseason game. I didn't think like people actually was gonna watch, but there's people in here watching, so
could have went to go scout. You know,
because I know how the chat be, bro. The chat doesn't show when like the team looks bad, so it's like I thought it would be.
No,
I thought it was gonna be like 3 people in here, and we're talking about preseason. Like it doesn't matter. I thought people were gonna be like,
no, the dudes that rock with us that come to watch the show, and watch the stream, are here always win or lose, right? It's you can't pay attention to the Discord because the Discord will sometimes make you like hate yourself. So you can't look at that.
Somebody said, okay, yeah, shout out A. She said we need an event. Oh, I didn't know. Like people like use this as a venting thing. I don't know.
Yeah, this is therapy, bro. You didn't figure that out?
Yeah.
Therapy.
We're gonna get you up here one of these next times, you know.
Mike Gwitty, shout out Mike Gwitty.
It's true. All right, y'all.
BFB, shout out BFB. Shout out.
No.
Yeah, what are you doing?
In the stream. Oh my God, hurry.
Yo, why you say that?
Oh my God.
It's about that time. It's 11:48.
Yeah.
It's that's after dark.
Because that's how he is in the Discord chat, man. He be saying some just ridiculous stuff.
He say beautiful.
Him and Samir, they were saying some wrong shit.
Hey man, it's time.
Yeah.
That time.
All right,
Black Saint about this. You can't make this stuff up. Can't make this night up. Can't make this night up at all, man. Can't make this night up.
I'm surprised it didn't go here earlier. Wait. Jay said, did y'all talk about K-Cock? Well, no, I did. As a matter of fact, Jay.
Wait, what? Hey, yo.
K-Cock was
It's
out
a
with
yo,
a groin.
it's
Here,
yeah.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know?
Groin injury?
He had a groin. He's out with a right groin injury. And then I went a little overboard with it and be like, well, Bembry was out with a dental problem.
Damn. That's fucked up.
That's what I said. That's what I came up with. Oh, wait. Right groin injury, dental problem. That's
Can't
what
make
I
this
came
true.
up with.
You cannot make this night up. Cannot make this night up at all.
I'm sorry, but I couldn't help it, bro.
K-Cock, balls injury. Bembry, dental injury. Us getting blown out by backup 76ers. You can't make this night up. This night up is I don't get it. I don't get this night up.
This is all your fault, Jay. This is all your fault, bro.
This is all your fault, Jay. Jay, this is your fault, Jay.
If you didn't bring up K-Cock and the groin injury, I would not have remembered my joke that I was going to say for the stream.
Jay, this is all Jay's fault.
K-Cock and the groin injury, the joke's just write itself. The joke's just write itself.
You can't make this night up, bro.
Itself.
You cannot make this night up, bro.
Yeah.
It's just, I can't even. What is life? What is life?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a little sick.
Yo,
I do think it's
these comments are going crazy right now.
AJ
said blown out. AJ, why you say blown out like that? I'm thinking about it now.
Blown out, bro.
Why did you choose them words?
all K-cock and
Where's the drum roll?
It's about that time. It is about that time.
My drum roll.
No, I guess they were saying, I don't know if this is real or not, but he said, laughing my ass off, Bendry's dental injury was from Giannis's brother last game with the flagrant foul.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Did he catch him?
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Oh, that's funny.
He said my girl's watching the stream. I hope not. She's not watching the stream. Imagine.
Oh, that's funny, dude. All right, well, that's a good way to. That's a good way to end it.
The comments, share this all, bro. The comments is going.
Oh my God.
This is getting out of hand.
I'm not putting it up there.
It's time to get off. It's time to get off.
Yo, what am I seeing, bro?
He spelled steroids wrong. He spelled steroids. Oh my gosh, I can't. Oh my God, he just made me itch.
I said the penetrate. Oh my God, the comments. I'm not reading the comments.
This is Jay's fault. You just so you know, this is Jay's.
This is all Jay's fault. We were about to end the stream, and Jay, this is all your fault, Jay.
Jay doesn't want us to end it. That's why.
He says steroids. That's crazy.
Oh man, goddamn.
This is all your fault, Jay. That's all I gotta say. This is all your fault.
All right, y'all. I get, it was not the day we wanted, but it is what it is. Like, exactly. This is the best last words. Don't panic. It is what it is. It's not the end of the world. Yes, we have some frustrations. Yes, we have some Kyrie questions. Yes, we have some starting lineup questions, but we are good. We're going to be good. We're going to be there.
K-balls. This chat is going crazy right now. Somebody said Jay the instigating janitor. Oh, Abraham, shout out Abraham. Jay the instigating janitor. Oh my God, yo. Nah, I'm done with this chat, bro. Y'all are too much for me.
This is it, but this is what we needed though, bro. It's just think about it. You're getting off the stream laughing now opposed to coming on being like really bitter and fucking drinking like 20 cans of whatever you're drinking.
I'm drinking tonight, bro. That's the only thing I can do.
What is that?
No, what are you drinking? That looks like a four.
It was a. Nah, I'll never do that. It was a Mike's Hard Lemonade. I was at this girl's house.
I was just gonna say that.
I was at this girl's house, and she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have any." You know how girls be. I'm sorry, I don't have any liquor for you. Da, da, da. It's like, it's okay. I don't need to drink right now. But she's like, "No. I have this Mike's Hard Lemonade." I was like, "Oh, all right, I'll drink it." I ended up never opening it, so I opened it up. I just took it home with me, and now I'm opening it. Somebody said "LOL for Loco." Nah, I would never. For Loco is.
Them days is over. That's
y'all never had Mike's. Y'all never had Mike's Hard?
I've had that shit good.
I try to stay away from anything that I can't tell has got alcohol in it, because that's usually when I get in trouble. I don't usually remember the night before. That's why I don't go.
What's your go-to?
Oh shoot! When I used to drink, fuck. I kind of stuck to beer because, like, me and hard liquor did not get along together. Because when I drank hard liquor, I did not remember 90% of the night, and usually some things I would regret, or I wouldn't remember a girl's name and it would blow up in my face. So. I usually just rock with beer, like that dark shit, like Bass out. What?
Yo, Jay from the BK, stop instigating.
He is instigating the chat, man.
Talking about Mike, what? Dang, it say harder. That's crazy.
Harder. Harder.
That's why Jay's instigating. He's instigating. That's what the drink is called. That's what it's called.
Why he had to go harder?
That's what it's called, man.
Why couldn't he just go hard?
Cakes Boo. Do you guys have this in Australia? Y'all have this in Australia or not?
They got Foster's.
They got Foster's?
She's like, I go for anything alcoholic.
Hey, Cakes Boo be lit in Aussie. In Australia. Foster's.
Dude,
somebody said our players. Yeah, that's a fact. Our players did look drunk tonight.
The other day, I think it was me, Cakes, and Age were like in a chat talking, And Cake Spoo's dad came in the background, started like talking shit about basketball, and like I can't remember what he said, but he's like, "Oh, that's like a sissy game or something like that." Oh, shit was funny.
Somebody said, "Why do we have somebody named Anthony Davis in here?" Wow.
Why not, dude?
Somebody said AJ gave that drink to Harden as a substitute to do them damn smoothies. He is addicted to those smoothies. He is.
Yeah, they do need to stop giving it to him, right?
Yo, I don't know why he loves those smoothies so much, bro.
I'm saying
I don't know. He's either drinking one.
He hasn't been able to lose weight with them smoothies.
Oh, that's his protein. His protein.
That's just
he do a lot of he do a lot of squats, so it's like he probably needs some with some protein in it.
I mean, how many like photos have we seen of him drinking those shakes with the biggest smile you've ever seen on his face?
Oh yeah,
I've never seen him that happy like when he has that shake. Yeah. He's like,
I don't think I've seen anybody that happy before. Just be sitting there, just happy as hell.
Yo, these comments. Somebody said Blake Griffin should stick with SNL before guarding Joel Embiid.
Damn.
He's actually good. He's a decent comedian, bro. He got like good timing. He got a little joke. Somebody said he needs to get back on that workout machine. Yo, there's been some pictures of Harden I've been seeing, and he be looking like fat. But I'm like, are these people editing it?
Dude. But he's deceiving because sometimes he'll come out and you look at a picture and it looks like the dude don't work out, right? And then you'll see like another picture and he looks like he's in shape. It's like you can't.
Yeah, it's like it looks like somebody. I don't know if it's edited or because all these pictures I'm seeing, I'm like, do people edit this or does Harden really look like this?
Right.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? No C. What's good, bro?
Whoa, chill out. It's time, y'all. It's time.
Yo, I've been telling
it's time. He said
mean?
Harden got that.
Oh, here's a real royal. See, here's a real royal. Here's a Harden insider right here. He got muscle. Yo, real royal, son.
He got, bruh. That is not fucking. He do got muscle.
It's about that time. It's about that time.
He got thickness.
Him and little baby training honey buns.
Him and little baby training honey buns. I saw somebody tweeting me was like, "Oh, Harden he should have been working on his game instead of being with little baby all summer." Somebody said that to me on Twitter. Yo, the real royal, man. I can't deal with the real royal, man.
I can't, bro.
How about this one?
K-Hawk got that. Oh my god. I'm done.
Stupid.
Yo, change your name, Anthony Davis. We don't accept no Anthony Davis is here. Is your real name Anthony Davis?
He's been Anthony Davis for like the last 3 months, bro. Like
his real name is Anthony Davis?
No, but that's been his name in the like he's been on the streams for quite a while now with that name.
Somebody said he was recovering while he was with little baby. So what was KD doing?
Stop it. Stop it right now.
Bro, you seen how KD looked the past 2 games, bro.
He was out there shooting 60%. That's what KD
was in the Olympics winning us a gold medal.
Yeah. He went right from the playoffs, went right over, got on a plane and started working out.
50% from 3 tonight. Like, come on, son.
Yeah.
50%. What was he from the field? 60?
I just saw something I think will just perfectly end this on. It's hilarious as hell.
What's that?
It has nothing to do with the game, but it's just a funny meme. I'm gonna share it real quick.
Somebody said Harden looks out of shape and he's smooth, sluggish. KD was
he did look a little slow. I will say that Harden did look a little slow.
He doesn't look like just in rhythm. He looks out of sync. He looks out of sync.
Real Roy, how you feel about that? Real Roy?
He looks out of sync, man.
He look
Real Royal. Stop being biased. Stop being biased, bro.
Dang,
bro, this is hilarious.
Yo, who made
this? So disrespectful.
That's
amazing. That's fucking spread love is the Brooklyn way, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the mandem. Shout out to mandem, yo. Yo,
nah, that is hilarious. That is.
It's just funny. It's just funny.
I wish you had the theme song right now to fucking Pat Albert, dude.
I wish we could go out to like the instrumental of Juicy, Biggie Smalls' Juicy, yo.
Right. Oh, man.
How much of a dime?
Hey, I will
Yeah,
say
that
this.
was
Hey, AJ, somebody did agree with you on Christian Winfield did tell you. Well, he kind of said what he said. He's like, I don't even have words for the first half. I just saw the Nets. Yes, it's preseason, but it shouldn't be this ugly. So you're not the only one.
Bro,
Should
I'm
never
telling
be
you,
ugly.
bro.
Should never
I
be
agree.
That's
At
supposed to
the end
look
of the
that
day,
bad.
that's the way that it is. Yes, it's preseason, but it shouldn't have been that ugly. Yeah, I agree.
Not that bad, bro. Like there's between like not playing hard but that was like
Yeah,
I couldn't even explain how bad that looked, bro. Like
Yeah.
that was not good. Like I said, we have 1 week till Milwaukee.
I got one for you guys too right now. Just to end it. Ben Simmons walking around in Philly.
Damn.
Yo, why did he just randomly? Yo, did anybody know why did he just randomly just like come like?
And that was during the game
money,
too.
dude.
Why he randomly just come into the Sixers stadium and took a COVID test? Like, why? Like, why now?
Bro, that shit is so funny.
I think the coach and them were saying that they didn't even know he showed up. That he just showed up and took the test. Like they had no idea that he showed up.
Sneaky. He's real sneaky.
Do you think they losing? You think he's just like, oh, I'm losing money, so I'm just gonna play? It's like, what made him play now?
I'll bet you it's that. B, I also think he probably had a coming to an adult moment and realized like, hey, I'm probably because he kind of I think it was both like, but I think he was kind of acting like an immature kid.
Yeah, he went from like
handling it and
don't talk to me, trade me.
Yeah, maybe he came to his senses and goes, you know what, I was being an idiot. And he'll go in the locker room and he'll put it all out there and be like, yo, I'm sorry. And he's either going to be, I'm here to win it or what. But maybe he had that adult moment, you know?
Yeah.
But either way, he's going to have to.
Shout out Age. He said money. His girl was like, yeah, I think because he was losing so much money, he's like, you know what? Let me chill. I'm bugging. Oh, someone said he has to raise his value if he wants to be traded. Oh, that's a good point, Age. Age making good points. He does have to raise his value because his value is down.
Damn, look what I see as soon as I get on my what's it called.
What is it? Refs not giving foul calls on James Harden anymore. New rule. I told y'all.
He trying to explain to her, bro. That's tough, bro.
Bro, and that's just preseason, bro. During the season, they're not gonna give him those calls, bro.
Yeah.
All that sneaky stuff Harden does, he's not gonna get that off no more, bro. I hate it too because it's like, yo, I love it. I used to love it because I hated it. You know what it is? I hated it when I was playing against Harden, but now that Harden's on our team, it's like I love it now because like I love it when he did the
it's automatic 2 points, bro, and you get to like slow the game down, bro. I hate Harden be like,
he did the pump fake. He does the pump fake, and then he's like, oh, ref, and then he just like falls.
What he do? What he say to the ref?
Ref, oh. Dude, yo, he's like, ref, oh, come on, ref.
Bro, he be looking at the ref, bro.
He's so like, yo, Harden will do anything to get a foul, bro. Harden will do anything. To get a foul. Harden will go to the rim. Oh, ref, you didn't see that? He slaps himself. He'll slap himself. Oh, bro.
It's funny when they try to explain, bro. Like when they be explaining to him, bro.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah. Nah.
Bro,
I'm not gonna lie. I used to do that too.
Realize he did this. Hold on, look what he did. Bro, what's wrong with him, bro?
You know who I'm convinced is the best passer in the league right now is fucking
LaMelo. My God.
LaMelo Ball.
He's gifted at passing. He's gifted at passing.
What's that?
Gifted.
Look what this man did, bro.
His passing is disgusting,
bro. What you doing, bro?
Yo, somebody sent me that. Somebody tweeted me that. That clip of Harden in that 3.
Was that Harden?
Yeah, remember when he tried to do the swipe through 3 and he looked at the ref and nobody. It was like an air ball. And everybody just like
right at the ref, bro. That shit is hilarious.
Like, what was he trying to accomplish with him throwing it at the backboard? Like, I'm still trying to process what was the end game in doing that. Because it wasn't like he got fouled. He just threw it at the backboard.
He doesn't need fouls to score, but all of his like 50 and 60 point games, like 55% of the points were free throws. So but he doesn't need them to score. He don't
need him to score, but that's his goal. That's his bread and butter.
But
It's actually a good way to get your rhythm going if you really think about it. Like to get those free throws, get your because whenever you play ball, like free throws always get you in rhythm, get your shot going, just get you going. But now it's like them refs is not gonna do that.
When he averaged 32 and 36, like I think he had 14, 15 free throw attempts a game. Like he got to the line. He got to the line 15 times or something like that a game. That's crazy.
Yo, the real world's getting tired about the Harden slander. Yo, don't you say that because Harden will do anything to get a foul. That's how he is.
You know that stop, bro. Lying, bro. You know that.
Oh,
ref fouls, bro.
Ref, are you serious?
I remember watching the 2019 series against the Warriors, bro. Yeah. On my life, die right now. 4 possessions in a row. It was in the fourth quarter too, bro. He went up, tried to get a foul at the rim, bro. And then he got the nerve to go on the press conference and be like, I just asked the refs to be fair. What are you talking about? You get the most calls in like history, bro. What do you mean?
Yo, he loves getting that foul call, bro. So, real, don't you lie, bro. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie, bro. Harden he'll do anything to get a foul. It's not a bad thing, though. It's not a bad thing, but he'll do anything to get that foul call, bro. It's just how that's how his game was built. You know what I'm saying? But now he's got to change it now. He's got to change it.
He'll be all right. He got the skills.
He'll be good, though. Yeah, he's still going to average like 25, you know what I'm saying? He'll still be good. You know what you got to do? You got to do that floater. That floater, if he gets that floater going, that's how he don't need to get foul calls. Just boop, boop, boop. Float it like 10 times. Just hit that floater like 10 times. No fouls. All right, we dragging this string.
It was good. We ended it on positive. It was fun.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all. Peace out. Right. Thursday. It is what it is.
We should have no excuses against Minnesota.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Nets Nation.
Peace. All right, y'all.